Hey, it's Harriet there, and Harriet here too. This is going to be a Draw My 2015 video, where I'm sharing everything that I've got up to that I remembered in 2015. So let's get whiteboarding. Yeah, so in January, I can't remember that much, so I had to go and search on Facebook and discovered that I dyed my hair blonde, I think. And then I also bought Summer in the City 2015 tickets, woo! And then we move on to February, and all I can remember from February, according to Facebook, is that we did our final ever dance show. And there's me on the stage in the middle looking really confused. And at the end of it, because it was our final dance show, we all got given roses. That doesn't look like a rose, sorry. And then we moved on to March, and March was a really busy month because I went to the opening day of Thorpe Park with my friend, and there's us on Stealth and the back of Stealth. I don't even know if we went on Stealth, let's just say we did. And then I went on a plane through the sky. Look, I'm trying to catch up with my pet plane that's floating in the sky, and there's more clouds, woo! And we went with some of us from our school to the country of Iceland for 4 days, which was incredible. Look at the mountains and waterfalls. It was probably the best place I've ever been in my life, and these images that I'm drawing don't do it justice. And there's us in the Blue Lagoon smiling for the camera. We don't have faces, that's a shame, but seriously, Iceland is incredible. And then before we knew it, we jetted off back from Iceland to the UK. Sad times, leaving behind all those amazing memories. Straight after Iceland, I jumped back into doing martial arts again, which I sacrificed doing to save up money to afford to be able to go to Iceland. And there's me looking incredible, doing some martial arts, I think. And then we move on to April. April was a bit of a really dark, sad month, and there's me feeling sad in bed and hating my life. And look at all those tears pouring out of my eyes, poor me. And then my head was basically a big mess, and I didn't know much, and I felt really sad and stuff, and I didn't know what to do with my life. And then I felt like I had no friends, and I felt isolated and confused and sad, depressed, and yeah. And then I didn't know what to do for a while, but then we ended up going to PGL on a maths trip and did archery, run around fields, hang upside down on zip wires, went on a giant swing, and also did some fencing, which was all good fun. And then we moved on to May, and May was also a crazy time because we finished school, 13 years of school, and we finally finished. We had some massive party thing, ended up in a field. Then we moved on to June, and June was also a really bad month because exam season, boo, sad face. And there's me doing some exams. I think I had 12 exams. Fun times for me, hey! But they're all over, and now, well, I say that, there's me trying to raise my hand to leave, and I finally did on the 25th of June. And then we move on to July, and July, as I had no exams, I had a massive summer. And first of all, we kicked off with prom, and there's me wearing a dress, and I absolutely hate wearing dresses, and I probably won't wear dresses ever again because I hate them. And also my cousin curled my hair. And then me and my friend also went to London, my friend and I, sorry, and we ended up on the TV because we're in the audience of Loose Women. Yay! And then I went on the car somewhere. Where did I go? I went on holiday to North Wales, and there was no signal. But having said that, we still managed to do loads of stuff, see castles and waterfalls and beautiful scenery, and go to the beach and fun fair and things. And then we welcome August, where I did a video every day in August, Vida. Woohoo, that's 31 videos. And I also found a tree, and I had an idea to film in this tree, and started my hashtag being a teen series in this tree, but I'm not at this tree at the moment, so I can't do it really. Then we move on to the results day, where I got AABB, which meant that I got into uni. Woohoo! I'm going to uni. And then, wait for it, Summer in the City 2015. OMFG, best day ever. Basically, it was probably the best ever day of my life. I got to meet Emma Blackery, which was incredible. Doug Armstrong, Laura Bubble, who else did I meet? Sam King. and loads of other people, and it was amazing, and it was so cool to actually meet your heroes and people you look up to in real life. And then shortly after I went to Alton Towers and I filmed a load of it, and it's on my YouTube channel. You can click the camera button thing to see the videos. And then we move on to September, my final month off before going to uni, in the middle of the month. And there's me in the front of the car with a ton of stuff filling up the back seats. I don't drive, so my mum drove. I forgot to draw her in the car, my bad. And we're heading from England to Wales, over the Severn Bridge, down that street down the M4. And there's my room on the top floor at uni. Woo! And there's lots of parties and fun times and head. And not to forget that we all got matching t-shirts. Woo! Who else wears matching t-shirts? And then we move on to October. In October, there are 3 of us in our house that had birthdays on 3 consecutive weeks, so that was lots and lots of cake. Yum, yum, yum. And then we move on to November. I think November was a difficult time for me. My brain was all over the place, really confused and sad and stressed and scared and loads of emotions about everything. I didn't know who I was or what I wanted out of life, or whether I loved anyone or all that stuff anymore. But then at the end of November I had the Bring Me the Horizon concert, which cheered me up a bit, and I went all by myself and had an incredible time. There's me waving my arms around in the crowd, which I think I actually did, and it was incredible. Yeah, I love concerts. And then also a few days later I went to a camp somewhere in Wales where loads of Scout and Guide people went, and there was snow. We had fire and campfire songs, and it was a lot of fun. There was also mud and wheelbarrow races, which were interesting, let's say. Then we move on to December. Not much really happened in December uni-wise, other than me attempting to do Vlogmas, where I made a video every day in December, but I failed on Christmas Day. Sad times. And also, I got to go to Emblemus, a YouTube gathering in Russell Square Gardens run by Emmy, and I made loads of new friends there, which I hope I can be friends with all you guys for a very long time. You've just been watching my Draw My 2015 video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you to friends, family, new friends I've made along the way throughout this year, and my flatmates, etc., for making a really great year, although it was probably the best and worst year of my life so far. You have been watching Hatstar. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, I really appreciate that. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on the hat star for more videos. See you again soon. Bye.